Okay, so Ayushi, let's proceed ahead with your HR for HPCL and your law officer, right? You're going for law officer post. Okay, we start with your brief introduction, Ayushi.
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. I belong to Jaipur, Rajasthan, and I'm currently residing in Mumbai. I have done my BBLLB honors with specialization in corporate laws from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun. From there, I got the campus placement in DWF Mindcrest, Pune. I worked there for a while and subsequently got myself enrolled in Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, and thereafter I started my litigation career with MV Kinney law firm. There I was dealing with commercial litigation, to be precise, with the insolvency and bankruptcy laws. I used to deal with the cases which were filed in National Company Law Tribunal Mumbai bench. And further, for diversified work experience, I switched to SDS Advocates, and I'm currently working here, and I'm dealing with commercial and civil litigation both. So I deal with NCLT High Court and Securities Appellate Tribunal matter, and a few of arbitration matters as well. That's all about me, sir.
Ayushi, where is the High Court of Rajasthan?
High Court of Rajasthan, sir, there are two benches. One is in Jodhpur and one is in Jaipur.
So you did not prefer to work in Rajasthan High Court?
Sir, actually, at the time when I graduated, my father was posted in Mumbai, and it was the starting of COVID. So my last semester was online only. So I was with family here. So I enrolled myself here only in Mumbai.
And you shifted, I think, two jobs, right?
Yes, sir.
What was the reason?
Sir, initially I left TWF Mindcrest because the work which was assigned to me was has no applicability of law at that time. It was merely a job of document extraction and redaction. So they used to give us a training of 1 month, and then we had to, just implement that. For
Hmm.
example, noting down whether the document is responsive or not responsive. So I wanted to do a job wherein whatever I've studied for 5 years, I could apply that. That's why I joined MV Guinea Law Firm, and I switched from MV Guinea Law Firm because I worked there for 1.5 years and I was doing same set of matters. So IBC is a small corner of litigation. I wanted to explore other opportunities as well. That's why I came to SDS Advocates.
So you have specialized in corporate law, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what kind of litigations are normally used in corporate law? What kind of litigation do you come across?
Sir, in corporate law, basically, I would say mostly litigations are related to insolvency and bankruptcy only,
Hmm.
because uh, Companies Act applies to the, forming of the company or winding up of the company. And even if there are certain cases which are related to Companies Act are also filed in national company law tribunals only. So it is a combined form of IBC and Companies Act, which uh, in lieu of which the matters are filed in National Company Law Tribunal. For example, some financial creditor has given a loan to some corporate debtor, they have not repaid. So we will file under Section 7 of IBC. And if that also applies to some operational creditor, for example, there is a cotton corporation company who is selling some kind of product, and he has sold his product and he has not received the payment, so he will initiate insolvency resolution process again under Section 9, which belongs to operational creditor. Sometimes company realize that they have gone insolvent, they themselves want to, file CIRP against themselves and be declared as insolvent, so they file under Section 10. So that's how it works.
Okay, so can you tell us something about the typical litigations in case of merger and acquisitions?
No, sir, I don't have much idea about mergers and acquisitions.
You know, this HPCL was merged into ONGC. Any idea about that?
Yes, sir. HPCL was merged with ONGC in 2018. And yeah, so now it's a subsidiary. I think 51 point something stake is of ONGC now.
Hmm. So, what kind of complications, legal complication, can you think of in such kind of mergers?
Sir, I think in mergers and acquisition, the major part is not of litigation, but the corporate transaction team who does due diligence. So before you acquire a company, you go through the set of documents like how. If you are acquiring a company, you have something in your mind that what benefits you will get, and even if some drawbacks are there, how are you going to overcome? So that due diligence teams looks after that.
Hmm. Okay, now Ayushi, why HPCL? Why you want to come to HPCL?
Sir, firstly, I have done my law from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, so I got a little flair from there that petroleum laws करके भी कोई चीज होती है. Earlier, I wasn't aware about that, though I haven't studied in detail. Though I haven't studied in detail about that, but I had inclination towards public sector enterprises since
Hmm.
the beginning, as some many of my family members are also in government jobs and public sector only,
Hmm.
so that's why I want to join HPCL. And when I was looking for jobs in PSUs, I came as the HPCL notification came as first opportunity to me, so I have applied here.
Hmm. Okay, Ayushi, now as individual, suppose you realize later on that this is not a place for you. HPCL you've joined and now you realize that you don't belong to this place. Then yeah.
Sir, I don't think that I'll ever feel that, because it will be my job and I'll have to do that. It isn't something that I have a choice about it, and I am making choice today. I am making a choice as a long term goal for my career. I've already passed 2.5 years in my career deciding where I have to go. So now this is the platform which I'm really sure about, that I have to get into a public sector enterprise. And HPCL being the largest and fastest growing organization, I don't think that I'll ever come to a point wherein I'll feel that this is not a place for me, as they have ample of opportunities in legal sector as well. They are dealing with different kind of matters.
Hmm. Okay, Ayushi, this HPCL may you can be posted anywhere in India. You must be aware about that.
Yes, sir. Sir,
But
I don't have any location constraint as such.
so you'll keep on moving from one place to another comfortably, right?
Yes, sir. I am very much used to it because my father is also in a government job. So we do have a habit of moving from 3 to 4 and I think that is beneficial for one person to grow as a person and to grow in their career as well, because you get different perspectives as and when you move from one place to another.
Hmm. Any idea about corporate social responsibilities, Ayushi? What do you understand by that?
Yes, sir. Corporate social responsibilities mean CSR activities which certain organizations do on pro bono basis.
Mm-hmm. Ayushi, tell us something which is very unique to you as a person, separates you from others.
Separates me from others, sir. I think, sir, in career point of view or as a
Yes, in a
person?
positive way, as a person.
Sir, I think I am a good listener and I am a patient person. I don't overreact to things instantly. I process things, and my most qualitative thing is that I am a keen observer. So once I observe something, then only I process it in my mind and then only I respond to it.
Do you think these things make you good lawyer?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Hmm. How do you rate yourself as a legal expert?
So right now I would rate myself 8 out of 10, because it's a long journey and I'm yet to learn a lot of things about it.
So why you not rating yourself 10 out of 10?
Because I don't think, sir, that I am a legal expert as of now, because I have just started my career and there are so many senior counsels which I look up to, that I'll reach some days here.
Okay. So if you were at our place, why you will recruit Ayushi?
Sir, to be very honest, I'm very well aware that you have a lot of options for this position, but I think that I meet with the minimum criteria of this job requirement, and I'll be able to do my job to the best of my ability, and furthermore, my words can't justify my actions until I get the right opportunity to perform, sir.
So Ayushi, today if you don't get selected, what can be the reason for that?
Sir, I can't really comment on the reason that why I won't get selected. But yes, if the organization does not select me, then there must be some good and compatible candidates which will get selected, and I'll analyze the situation and try to work on that.
Okay. Ayushi, do you think yourself to be at a very high position at the time of retirement from HPCL?
Sir, I can aspire for that, but this thing will be affected by a lot of factors. Of course, I'll work hard. I think and I want that I should retire from a good position, but I can't really, comment on that right now.
Okay. Okay, Ayushi, let me give you the feedback. So, Ayushi, it looks like good. I mean, it was flowing nicely. So, your entire HR will be combination of your background, your professional background, reasons why you are in Bombay High Court, and what are you doing there, why you left your jobs, and what makes you interested in HPCL, why you are coming to HPCL, do you even know what you are going to do in HPCL, and under what circumstances you will be leaving HPCL. If you leave that, they will be trying to know that, and as a person also they will try to know you as a person. So that's all I think they will be expecting. In my opinion, this everything has gone okay. Ayushi, work on that these particular things and know more about HPCL. Merger and acquisition is something which in past they have asked question in public sector, especially if merger acquisition have happened in that public sector. So they tend to ask you questions related to the complication, legal complication involved in these kind of things. So just revise these things. The rest is okay, Ayushi.
Okay, sir. Sir, I had one question, that how to answer this question aptly, that why would you leave HPCL if you leave?
See, yeah, in that case, what happens is like I don't want to become liability on any organization, sir. So, if God forbidding, if the situation comes in my life when I become a liability on the organization, I would prefer to leave the organization. And if they say further, can you elaborate? Say sometimes, sir, some person, health wise, you don't have any control on that. Health wise, you become liability, or in case I'm not performing good due to one reason or the other personal reasons. In that case, I would not like to stretch myself on some organization. So that is the reason, you'll say. And I would like to leave the organization at the time of my superannuation only. Something like that, diplomatic you have to answer. When will you leave the organization? They will ask you that at the time of my superannuation. You understand? So not
Yes.
take it in that direction. No, no, sir, I'll not leave the organization. I will obviously when I'll get retired. So something like that, right? And
Okay,
think
sir.
of those directions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Aishi. Thank you.